The Whispering Walls. It was a small town tucked away from the rest of the world, surrounded by thick forests and winding roads. It was the kind of place that felt too quiet, the air thick with silence. People didn't visit often, and no one ever really left. My parents, in search of peace and a fresh start, decided to move us there when I was 12. The house we found was old. Too old. It looked as though it had been standing for a century, maybe more, with crooked windows, peeling paint, and a heavy wooden door that creaked every time you opened it. But the price was right, and so we moved in. At first, everything seemed fine. My parents spent their days fixing up the house, and I spent mine exploring the surrounding woods. But as time went on, I began to notice something strange. The house whispered. It wasn't loud, not at first, just a soft murmur. She was pale, her hair matted and dirty, her eyes wide and vacant. She reached towards me, her hands pressing against the glass, her mouth moving, though no sound came from her lips. "Help me." I stumbled backward, too terrified to move. And then I saw it. The wall, that smooth black surface, wasn't a wall at all. It was a window. A window into something that shouldn't be. A window into something that had been trapped for years. I don't know how long I stood there, frozen in fear. It felt like hours, though it was probably only minutes. But eventually, the figure disappeared, the wall smoothed once more. The whispers faded, but only for a moment. I managed to break the door open and rushed upstairs, my mind racing. My parents were still asleep, unaware of what had happened. I never went back to the basement. The next morning, when I told them what I'd seen, they simply laughed it off, like they always did. "It was just a nightmare, sweetie," my mom said, her voice thick with sleep. But I knew. I knew the house had something in it, something that had been waiting for me. That night, the whispers came again, but this time they weren't coming from the basement. They were coming from inside the walls.